Okay, guys, in today's video, you're going to learn something. Oh, God. How can I say this? So, behind everyone's back, or whatever, I had this thing, when I was 13. I was, having the language-tism, as you will. So I would, write languages and stuff on paper and make them ciphers. For example, this one right here, which is not the newest. And then, this stuff. No. That's from yesterday. We're just not gonna talk about that one. Here. Anyways, and then here's the phonetic one, which is as you can see, not as confusing as that, but still is confusing as hell. A lot of them were dropped. So, casting used to be just these letters, but there was 15. And there were mostly 3-lettered vowels or things. Yeah. It was usually called cazian. Yeah, it was cazian, because that's literally what the language is. Which is in the language of me, or in version 7, it would be sorry, my pronunciation might be not the best. Zaneian. I think it's A-N. A-N has to be with ab. I think, so it's ab. It would be this. This is version 7. And for the phonetic, it's this, which is basically and Zan. I actually never wrote it before. And there you go. Usually there would be a. So that's mostly like this. But usually, because the Z has a little line, it usually means that it have to have an E. So it's zaneian. Zaneian would be its pronunciation. So let's get started, Howie. So let's start with the first basic letters. This is literally the most easiest one of them all. By standpoint, it's just A. You can never get this one wrong. Other hand, this one that looks like a plant is B or P, because this is derived from a conversion of English. It's mostly just that. This usually came from this version, which has, as you can see, the actual spelling. But for this one, we put into phonetics. This one right here, be, also means this over here. And then we also had some other symbols too. So this is actually the letter's name. This is the pronunciation. This is the conversion, or this is the English way, if you want to translate. By the way, P here is the one that is not the dominant, or needs to have E with it. Or if it already has E, use I. We will get into that later. But for now, oh god, my finger was on it. Yeah. Okay, next one. This one is a weird ass 2. It's C or S, and it's a Z. Very straightforward. S is the one that is thing. Let's move on. This is, it look like an F. It is D or F and D. Or Z and D, respectively. Pretty much simple. This is supposed to be derived from, like, I don't know, like some Arabic word. I don't know how to spell Arabic, guys, but yeah, it's right there. And this is plants. This is supposed to be derived from a 2. This is F, just more weirder. This derives from the Cyrillic E, and this is also the next symbol, which is also a vowel and means X. Don't know why I made that, but okay. Next one. This used to be not in the original, but we're going to keep it anyways. This is, yeah, the original used to have 13 letters, but it was so hard to pronounce and to, like, translate. So, yeah, we have, like, 73 letters on this one, and then, well, I guess, like, 50-ish on this one. I should add accents, but, whatever. This video is going to be too long anyways to explain all these letters. So I'm just getting base down with you. This is guy. No, not like a literal guy. But like, yeah. So, this is just a weird symbol that I just saw in my head. And I was like, this is amazing. So, this symbol right here used to be, also, the original used to be look like this. This little T here. But because it looks so weird and so English-like, I had to change it to this. And I love it. But also, kind of hard to write in font. Just be honest. This means T or H, which, if you guys know, that's like spells trouble because it's really hard. So, there's another base letter that we'll get later on too that talks about that. And we're just gonna ignore that for now. Anyways, this is I without its thing. That's literally it. I don't know how to explain this, but this is, and that is that. Literally. It's so weird. This one used to be this was probably the most controversial one. Hold up. Why did it get so blurry? This letter right here was the most controversial one because it was without this. And you can see why. Anyways, it means L or K, which is that. And with that, you get L, and you get the letter La. This is we. We all love we. Because with it, we have M or W. And it also just says wa. This one is probably going to be the hardest one to write. Let's just enter Z. Straightforward. All of these ones. I think it was that one. Okay. And this is N. That's N. It's an N. Yeah. This is a weird box. It's a boxy O. You guys can remember that easily. It's a O. This one, as you can guess, has derived from the Soviet Union. No, I'm actually not kidding. But yeah, this symbol is just so good for Q and R. I just left it there. It also means row. Not like row, row, row your belt. More like row, row, row. I don't know. It's just there. This is U. Literally just a triangle upside down. Pretty understandable. It also means U or V. Probably going to be the only ones that has, or the main vowels that has this. except for Y, which is the next one, which is inspired by chi from the Greek language, which is X or Y. Ya. This is ya. This is yer. Ya, yer, whatever. And then this, the last one, is za. And TT or TH. This is it of the base system or the cazian system of language. You can basically write down mostly some things, but for it to actually be right translated, we also have combinations we have to deal with, which we're going to talk in a whole nother video. Well, I guess you can see some, like, words, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, words. So, basic words, guys. Alright. So, I guess, let's begin, shall we? Cat. Well, this is pretty easy to do. If you've seen this, yeah, you know, it says K, and then this symbol, which you'll find in the next video, and it's literally translated as Zav. I'm not kidding. Zab. It's pretty... It's because how phonetics works. There's like Zer and Zav and like whatever. If you want to pronounce this, it's just that. But you don't need that in there. So it's just Ziv. Ziv. Very hard to say, I know. Hey, what about human? You might be asking. How bad is human? I don't know. Fuck. I'm gonna break down. We got A and N. I don't think we can do anything with A and N. So, wow. So, you have to put that on there, which means H. H is T. Then U, Te, U. Taiwan. It's just Taiwan. There you go. Let's tell you one. I think I actually have Ann in this. I do. Hold on. Yeah, right here. So this, the AN turns into this symbol, which means ab. So it'd actually be Teoab. Teoab. Bro, I love the Teoab. Yo. Alright. Before we go, let's just say, let's just get the basics out of the way of how to do this. Goodbye. You know the gist. You know, all the common words out there. Thank you. And, I don't know. Taxes. Yeah, taxes. You need to know your word for tax every single day, you know? This. Okay, and then... yeah. It kind of is hard to see. Yeah, it's this one, the symbol. And then, yeah. Guess what this means? T-sal. Tessal. It's either T-sal or Tessal. ever your opinion. For goodbye, it's pretty easy to do. And then the ooh sound, which is this. You might be like, what the fuck is that? We're going to learn that later. Just hold your horses, guys. This gets really, really complicated. Y. And then E. There you go. Like, wow, I did it. G. Gyo. By the way, this is dip. Oh my. Gyo dip, yeah. That. Oh god. We might have some messy areas in here. Maybe. But that's goodbye. Gyo dip. I know, it's gonna be all hard. Okay, this is probably the easiest one you can probably do. You can literally use, like, all... Oh, I think there's ink in there. Oh, there's no ink. There is an app. So I can use that to my advantage. And then K, which is that symbol. Very, also with a line. And then U is actually not to do U, because it's Yaik in that one, but it's now Yak now because, yeah, change. So, where's my ick at? Oh, it's this weird ass symbol. Not to confuse you with K, that's it right there, which is Zab. What is this? This is actually not that bad. Zableic. And then taxes, of course. I know this is not going to give me any views, but taxes is probably going to be, like, one of the hardest to pronounce, I'm guessing. Oh, ES. ES is B. B. It's just B. Yib. Oh, my God. Oh, Yib. Yeah, it's Yib, because of X. Ha-ha! And A. T. Tayyib. Yeah. Pay your tayyibs, guys. God damn it. It's a meme now. Tayyib. Anyways, that is gonna be it of this video, or it of part 1 of the cazian language. If you guys want me to do a part 2 and of more thing, this is not like a actual, like, college or high school project. This is just my independent language that I'm now showing to the world now. So, yeah. I hope you like it, like and sub, and I'm out. Peace. I'll do my Limbus Company video on November 2nd. I was really busy today, so, yeah. And, oh god. J-O-D-P-A. We're just gonna say that, okay? We're just gonna say that. I need to fix some things, so, see you in part 2, I guess.